and welcome to my channel, Overton Makery. I'm Katherine and I'm here to talk to you all about sewing. So it is Wednesday morning and I'm quickly getting a video in before I go to work, but you'll be watching this on Sunday and Sunday's actually my birthday. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, no, so I'm currently filming this morning and today I've got a video for you which I've had a few requests from several people, and I'm going to go through all the makes that are in my intro video. This is going to be a bit of a whistle-stop tour through them, but if you have any other questions or if I miss anything out, please do write in the comments down below. But yeah, I've had a few people say, oh, what are the things that you wear in the little bit at the beginning of your video? So today is the day where I'm going to tell you all about them. But before I get into that, let me have a quick catch up. So last weekend was my second beat and stitch, which was absolutely wonderful. I had lots of lovely people come from far and wide. It wasn't just in the village. I had people coming from Berkshire, Hampshire, Wiltshire, yeah, loads of areas, which was wonderful. Yeah, I had quite a few people that had come from the first one, so hello to all of you if you were at the first one. I have some lovely ladies that come along, and then I had a couple of new people as well. So the new people that I had come this time, there were a couple of local people, and then there was also the lovely Anna from Pat and Pouch Pals. Hello Anna. And the lovely Jen as well from One Girl Creates. Hello Jen. And Anna and Jen both brought some of their bits and bobs from their little independent businesses. I've just remembered though, I have not been organised. I need to find what I bought from Jen. Hold on. Right, sorry. Should be more prepared. I'm so rubbish at this, honestly. I've tried to squeeze as much as I can in the shortest space of time, and then I always forget something. But hopefully I'm on it. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly share what I bought from Jen and from Anna. So it was lovely that lots of the people there that came had the chance to buy some bits and bobs for their sewing needs, which was lovely. So yeah, let me go first of all and show you what I bought from Jen. So Jen is a lovely YouTuber and sewer, and she has started a little business selling buttons, and she makes them herself, and her business is called All of a Button. And I bought these gorgeous tealy blue buttons that I would like to put on a cardigan. And they're absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you can see them clearly. If they are a bit tricky, I'll make sure I put a picture in. I realise sometimes when you have clear packets like that, it can be a bit tricky. So yeah, that's what I bought from Jen. But Jen had some absolutely beautiful buttons. So I'd highly recommend you go and check out her website. And she custom makes them. So you can pick the size and the colour, and depending on what you want, she will get on them, then make them and then send them out to you. So I will put in her website down below. And then the lovely Anna brought her fabrics and some of her pouches as well. And I bought one of her pattern pouches. So I thought I would just run through you what you get in one of your lovely pouches. So this was my lovely pouch, and it's a lovely drawstring bag. So you pull it in, and then it gathers it up, and then you can pull it out. And Anna makes these all herself, and they are beautifully made. And I'm actually going to use this to store one of my knitting projects in, I think. But yeah, let me go through what I got. So I picked this pattern. So you get to pick your pattern, and I picked this pattern, which is the Hayley from Experimental Space Patterns. And what I'll do is I'll show you the line drawings on the back as well. It comes in this lovely packaging. And I really like the fact you've got several sleeve options on this shirt. And I really like the sleeveless option as well. I just think it's got some lovely details. It's got a lovely little yoke design here. It's got a dart in it, a nice little collar. And yes, you've got these several sleeve options, which I thought was wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to try that one out. And then in my pouch, I got lots of other little bits. So let's go through them. I got some black shearing elastic. I got this very handy tool, which is not only a point turner and a seam gauge, it is also a handy little tool that you can put under when you are sewing on buttons to make sure that you have a little bit of a gap so that your button goes easily in and out the buttonhole, which I thought was a clever tool. So it's, yeah, button shank indents it's called. And then what else I got? I got some lovely pins, always very handy. Never can be without too many pins. I got some very nice jeans needles. which would be lovely. And also, I was reading on the back, it says it's not just for jeans, it's for sort of very heavy fabrics. So if you're doing any sort of curtain making or upholstery. And then I got these lovely little snips, always handy to have snips. And then I got some of this fabulous rickrack. Oh, it's all tangled up with everything else. This lovely rickrack, just gorgeous. Love the colour, peachy colour. And then I got some brilliant bias binding. Always handy to have some bias binding. I think that'd be a lovely edge trim on something. Lovely yellow colour. And then the last one is this fabulous jean zip. Now this is just sort of shouting out to be made into a white pair of jeans, if you ask me. Am I brave enough to take that on? I might well be. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking through my pattern pouch. It was wonderful to support Anna and her little independent business. And yeah, I highly recommend that you go and check her out too. And I'll put her website in the description box down below, so you can go and check out her wonderful pouches and wonderful fabrics. Right, so let's get on with the video. Sorry, I should have said, if you would like to come to any of my meet and stitches, if you'd like to come, I will put the next dates in the description box down below. So that if any of you that would like to come, you're more than welcome. But as I said before, I have such a wonderful group of people that come, and I want to say a big thank you to any of you that do come. It's absolutely wonderful to have you there, and yeah, it makes my day having you wonderful people here, so thank you so much. I should have said I sat with the wonderful Clare again from Stitch and Sew. Thank you, Clare, for coming. It was wonderful to see you, and thank you for all your help as always. Mwah. Right, so let's get on with the video. First of all, I am wearing, I think it is the first thing that is in the video, in the little intro video, which is the Deer and Doe Myosotis dress. Now I made this up in a lovely viscose, I think it was a viscose cotton twill that I got from Sea Salt when they used to do fabrics, but they don't do them sadly anymore. But I absolutely love this, and I made this for my swap share sew challenge that I did with Alex. Hello Alex. And this is how I got to know Alex. So we had to send a little packet of things to each other, and we got to use some of the things within the packet to put in the garment we were making. So one of the things was Alex cut me out some lovely pockets, and look how well they coordinate with the dress. And then Alex also sent me these gorgeous buttons. I'll come up a bit closer so you can see them. They're sort of pearly, they're gorgeous, and they go so beautifully with the dress, which I thought was so impressive because Alex didn't even actually, she saw the fabric in a picture, but she didn't have it actually with her to match it. I think they match beautifully. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll put some other pictures in of all my makes as I'm talking about them. But I made a size 38, and I made a couple of adjustments. I didn't make any adjustments to the length of the bodice or the skirt. I think it does come up quite short. But I did make an adjustment here. I actually brought the neck across a bit. It was meant to be a bit lower and a bit more open, and I've brought it in a bit and up a bit because I found it quite low and gapey, the first one I made. But I think that's just because I'm quite short in the bodice here. And then I also did a narrow shoulder adjustment of 1.5 centimetres on the shoulders, which has brought it in exactly where I want it. And I absolutely love wearing this dress. I love the ruffle on the bottom. I love the fabric. I love everything about it. It is a wonderful dress, and I would like to make some more summer ones because I think it'd be quite nice to have the short sleeve, and they have a sort of ruffled sleeve that I'd like to try out. So yeah, at some point in my future that will happen. Right, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is my Lisa hoodie, which I'm sure I have worn before on a video, and this was a pattern test that I did for bobbins and buttons. And yeah, I did the pattern test for the Lisa hoodie, and it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. It's got this lovely side slit up here. I actually shortened it by quite a bit. I think I shortened it by about 4 or 5 inches. I can't remember what size I made. I'll put that in under here so you can see it. And yeah, it's got these lovely cuffs on it, lovely deep cuffs, and a lovely hood which you line. I've just lined it in some white cotton jersey there. And I made it out of this gorgeous soft sweat that was in, I think it was the second Think Pink subscription box. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's really lovely to wear, super comfortable. And yeah, I'd highly recommend the pattern actually. It was really well drafted. And yeah, a lovely hoodie pattern. So yeah, that's number 2. Right, number 3. I can't remember if I'm doing these in order, so apologies if I'm not doing them in order. Number 3 is actually 2 garments. So I will put some pictures in either up here or up here of the whole outfit, but I will also show you the garments. So this one is a lovely rainbow striped top, which I absolutely love, but sadly it's faded a bit. I don't know if you can see where the white stripes are, they've gone a bit dark. So yeah, which is a bit of a shame, but I absolutely love this. I bought this fabric, I think it was from Material Girl Laura, but she's sadly not running anymore. And this pattern is the Deer and Doe Plantain top, which is a free jersey top pattern, and I'd highly recommend it. I think I made this in a 38 as well, which is the same size as the Maya Sotis dress, which is a Deer and Doe pattern as well. And yeah, it's very simple. The neckband always goes in really nicely. It's well drafted. I had to put cuffs on mine, which you probably can't, you might not be able to see because I tried to match the stripes up, just because I didn't have quite enough length in the fabric. So but it doesn't normally come with a cuff. It's normally just a straight sleeve that you stitch at the bottom. And yeah, it's got a slightly sort of dipped hem. It's slightly lower at the back than it is at the front, and it's lovely, and you can make it in a t-shirt as well. So yeah, I really recommend that, and that's a great free pattern for if you're going to be taking part in So Frugal this month. Yeah, I'm sure you will have seen on YouTube all about So Frugal, and if you haven't, check out the lovely Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl and Sam from Frugalissima. They will tell you all about it. But yeah, that is a free pattern, and I really like that t-shirt pattern. It's not too tight, it sort of just flows past your tummy area. It's great, I like it a lot. And in the picture I'm wearing it with my proudest make, which is, oh, let me do them up. Oh, I've got their flies undone. That's no good, is it? Yeah, in the picture I'm wearing them with my jeans. Sorry, I haven't put these on a hanger because I thought it was a bit tricky. But now I'm doing this crazy hi under here. Yeah, these are my Dawn jeans by Megan Nilsson. And I made these. I started making these on a course I went with Alice and Ginny. And Alice was helping me with all the toiling and the fitting of it. And yeah, I'm really proud of them. I think they're fabulous. The fit is almost perfect, but it's not quite there. I ended up making a size 12, but I took off quite a bit off the length, about 3 inches off the bottom, I think. And then I had to make some adjustments on my hips. I think I had to let them out a little bit and then bring them back in at the waist. But I think with jeans making, it's one of those things you have to do a bit of trial and error, and eventually you get there. So yeah, if I make another one, I think I'd let the waist out slightly, and then yeah, I think then they'd be just right. And then on here I'll go through some of the details. On the pockets, I used a free template that you can get from the Closet Core website, and they have a load of pocket templates which are really, really good. So what I did is I traced the design onto my pocket, and then I top stitched the design on. So that is not my creation, that top stitch pattern. That's from Closet Core. So I'll put that website down below. They have loads and loads of designs which are really great for putting on pockets of trousers or jeans. I think they're brilliant. Or even sort of a denim dress or skirt. So yeah, go check them out. And then also I put on this fabulous label that I got from the brilliant Specky seamstress. And it's her Made by Me label. And yeah, I really, really like that. I love the fact that I did make them, and I'm proud to show them off. And yeah, I put all the sort of rivets on and the jeans buttons. So yeah, they are the jeans that are in my video. Right, I've got 2 to go. Right, so what have we got here? This one is the Sew Over It penny dress. I absolutely love this dress. I made it in a very cheap viscose because it was a bit of a toile, but I sewed up a straight size 10, and I didn't make any adjustments, I think, apart from taking a bit of length off the bottom, probably about 2 inches. Or maybe 3, but it's a fantastic pattern. Sew Over It, yeah, they make patterns, I think, beautifully. I absolutely love their patterns. I haven't made all of them, but I've made a few, and yeah, the penny is high up there on one of my favourites. It's got this lovely elasticated waist, so it's really easy to fit. It's got this lovely facing and button placket that you sort of all do in one, and then they add the collar in. It's really, really lovely, and then it's got these lovely little gathers on the shoulder. And then sort of this sleeve that is sort of, is it grown on? I think it's grown on. So you just have this little sort of cap sleeve that goes over there. And then it's got, I think it's almost a full circle skirt. But yeah, it's a brilliant pattern. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I really enjoy swishing around this in the summer. So yeah, I would highly recommend going to check that pattern out. And then my last make in the video is my Heyday dungarees, and these dungarees I absolutely love. I made them in a stretch denim that I bought from Make at 140, and oh, they are so comfortable. I decided I was going to do all my top stitching in pink, so you should be able to see there. I've got top stitching in pink, and I did bar tacks on all the pockets, which I discovered to do with a walking foot. They went much smoother. I put in some labels. So I've got this label on the front from Kylie in the Machine. It says "So comfy," and they really are very comfy. And then on the back, oh, that's a bit awkward to hold, I put on one of these lovely labels from Little Rosy Cheeks, which says "Love Yourself Revolution." Can't say it. So yeah, I really love these. They're really comfortable to wear. I like the fact that you can knot them up here to get them on, although I did have a bit of an incident once when I went to the toilet and my dungaree straps went in the toilet. Luckily, well, not luckily, it was not lucky that that happened, that was very unlucky. But luckily we were camping, so I just and it was when I was about to have a shower as well. That was very lucky timing, so I could change into my clothes that I had ready for my shower, and then this just went in a plastic bag until we went home so I could wash it. Did not want to touch it after that. It's had a very good wash since then. But yeah, that'd be my one word of warning: just hook your straps off, don't undo them when you go to the toilet. But yeah, I absolutely love this pattern. It's fantastic, really well drafted. I think I took out quite a bit of length. I took a bit of length out in the bodice and a bit in the crotch and then in the legs. Yeah, just because I'm quite short. I think I probably took out about 4 inches in total. So yeah, it's worth trying out the Heyday and trying out, yeah, if you're short like me, you might need to take some length out in a couple of places, not just at the bottom. But yeah, I love it. And then for the facing, I did the one where you can use a facing, and there's a tutorial on the website about how you do the facing, and for the facing I used this lovely gingham, oh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It has a special name. I'll write it under here, but it's a lovely rainbow gingham, and we bought this when we were expecting Sebastian and we knew we were going to make some stuff out of it, and I had some scraps left, so yeah, he had a lovely summer hat in it as well. But yeah, so they're my Heyday dungarees, and I love them, and I've got many more in my future, I see, because I absolutely love wearing them. I want to make a cord pair and then a linen pair for the summer. So yeah, they're a great pattern, and then I want to try them with buttons as well, sort of mix up the fixings. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed looking at all my makes. If you have any questions about any of them, please let me know. I'll put all the patterns in the description box down below, and if I haven't mentioned the size, I'll make sure I put it up on the screen that I cut, and also I'll put my measurements in the box down below as well, just so you've got an idea of roughly, yeah, how they fit. Anyway, if there's anything else that you would like to know, let me know. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, and yeah, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much if you have subscribed recently, and thank you also to my wonderful subscribers that have been here for a long time. I am very, very lucky to have you all. Anyway, keep well, and I'll be back next week with another video. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.